Well, hello and welcome to Mokuzai Design. My name is Nick. I have recently purchased a brand new set of Narex chisels, and I've got to be honest with you, they have come out of the box absolutely beautifully. Now, I don't know about you, but they say about setting up chisels before you use them, which is all very well and good, but I think probably 99% of us try them out without sharpening them, and I did that, and it was absolutely gorgeous. They have come with a bit of transportation grease on them, just to keep them in fine fettle. But I'm going to be sharpening today. I'm going to be using the Scary Sharp system for no other reason than that I'm very pleased with it. I'm not going to do a review over this system in particular. It's just about getting the chisels out of the box. I've got the whole little box of them here, and I can't do an in-depth review of those yet because I haven't used them enough to tell you if they're any good. My first impressions are they're blinking fantastic. Anyway, taking a chisel out of the box. Now we see a lot about people about putting an edge and putting a secondary bevel on here. But my primary goal at the moment, the first job is to make sure that I've got a flat back. It is important that you're going to put a flat back on your chisel before anything else. If we haven't got a flat back, we're working from something that's not going to be right from the get-go, and that's absolutely pointless. So the first little job is to put. Now, as you can see, it's all very shiny at the moment, and it's I have actually put it, I'll show you, I put up a steel rule up against this, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but it is absolutely square. Now, there is the tiniest bit of concavity in the center here, which is ideal because it means I don't have to put it in. But what I want to do is make sure that the back end is square. So it's just a matter of, let's move this forward a bit, just a matter of a few rubs on here. You've got a brand new set of chisels, and they're all shiny and bright, and the first thing you're going to do is put some scratch marks on the back, which doesn't seem right. Now what that shows me at the moment is that there are some scratch marks here and some scratch marks at the front. The scratch marks are going square across, which is beautiful because that means that the chisel is set up square, but there is no scratch marks in the center here, which is the concavity of the chisel itself. Now I know concavity has become a popular subject just lately, but to be honest with you, it's something my father and uncle were showing me years ago. Yeah, that's absolutely come across there perfect. It's got a nice little line where it's nice and flat now. It's from edge to edge, just what I wanted. I'm just going to go back a little bit further than that. For some unknown reason, this paper isn't sticking to the glass. Now everything else is stuck perfectly except for this one sheet. It only takes a few moments to do, but you know what? It's time well spent. I'm not going to do them all for you. I'm just going to do this one just to show you. Now to me, those scratch marks are exactly what I want. They've gone from edge to edge, come back about 1/4 of an inch, which is sufficient, and then I'll start to just polish that back again. Now with a Scary Sharp system you would normally just draw back on it, but because this blade is flat, I'm quite safe to be able to go back and forth like this. And that's coming along nicely. just move that because that one's getting on my nerves a little bit, I've got to be honest with you. And then we're just going to go through the grits. And it's like sanding, isn't it? You've got to take your time to go through the grits to make sure that you're going to get the scratches from the previous grip out. And once you've got those out, you can move then on to the second one. You can see when well in real life, perhaps not on camera, you can see where the bigger scratches are, and then they basically become smaller. Lovely. Move on to the next grip, and then I'll continue doing this for just literally a couple of moments, but rather than keep you hanging about, I'll come back to you in a second or two. So I'm on the last grip now, grip. I'm on the last grit now, and I'm really pleased about the way it's coming along. And it's only taken a few moments of my time, really. I know I've got a whole set to do, but it's something that I'm quite willing to invest my time in doing. There's a slight burr all the way along, which means that we're going from edge to edge, which is fantastic. Okay, I'm happy with the back, so I'm going to set the primary bevel. I don't expect to be doing much work to this, to be honest with you. I'm just going to probably a little bit longer than normal, because obviously this is not a secondary bevel, it's the primary. So just going to give this a few, I think I'll give it 10. And I've lost count already. Oh, it's nice. It's very nice indeed. So I'm going to polish that off, and then we can just concentrate then on doing our secondary bevel. Got burr coming on right the way across, which is nice. Looking good. You notice I haven't taken the burr off anything yet. Leave that burr alone at the moment. Looking nice. This is just a matter of shining that primary bevel. It's got nothing to do with putting the secondary bevel on just yet. We'll move that in a second. that's looking great. So what I'm going to do, just flip this back over again. We're going to put that secondary bevel in. And what I need to do on the Veritas machine is just basically a matter of, there's a little knob down here, got a little mark on it at 12 o'clock. Move that round to 6 o'clock. Job done. Don't have to reset the chisel or anything. I'm just going to do 3 to start with. And that's going across. There's a little tiny bit missing in the corner here, so I'm going to do a couple more. That's coming along nice now. This is the initial time you're doing this. You wouldn't do this when you're sharpening and when you're working. Wouldn't necessarily a couple of times on this, and you would be set up nice. And then the last grip, that's nice, very nice indeed. So just going to pop that on a strop. Drag that off. Make sure it's going from corner to corner. Pop it out of here. And that is sharp. I don't know if you can see this on camera. So a quick look. No, I can't really. Oh, can you see that secondary bevel? Not too sure you can, but in real life it is absolutely fantastic. So a little bit of got a little bit of a chunk of sapele there. So absolutely superb. A little bit of pairing. Nice lovely little slithers. So all the YouTubers seem to do a paper test. I think the proof of the pudding's on the wood when I'd actually do a job. But I think that's fairly safe to say that that's sharp. A great system, great chisels, but as I said about the chisels, I'm just going to run that back over now because I've been messing about with it. As I said, what I will do is I'll come back to the chisels in a later video when I've managed to stop messing me about. I'll come back to the chisels once I've had a good chance to work with them properly, and when I've done that, then I can properly review the chisels themselves. And this is what you'd all that you would need to do between jobs. Yeah. Yeah. Happy with that. Okay, well that's basically sharpening a chisel, isn't it? It's not a sharpening video as such, it was just a matter of setting up my Narexes. I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4 to do, and then I've got another 3 on order, so I'll get those done when they come in the post. I'm going to put them through their paces. I've got a big project coming up, and that's why I bought the new chisels actually. And once I've done that, I'll come back after that project is finished and perhaps review the Narex chisels. But so far, the quality on them is quite fantastic. Okay, right, until the next time, take good care of yourselves.